Hello, and welcome to the first of 4 in the series of the Lords of War. Today I'm going to talk about the offenses in China and the kind of oppression of the people of the Uyghurs. The Uyghurs, I'm sorry I have a hard time saying that. First of all, I'd like to read the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Whereas disregard and contempt for human rights have resulted in barbarous acts which have outraged the conscience of mankind, and the advent of a world in which human beings shall enjoy freedom of speech and belief, and freedom from fear and want has been proclaimed as the highest aspiration of the common people. Well, as you can imagine, the situation in China right now is very, very different from that. The Chinese government, or let's say the CCP, as they call the Chinese Communist Party, has been breaking all of the laws of this Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's been detaining the different groups, whether it's the Uyghurs or the Falun Gong or many other groups in China right now, because no matter what, and I'm not kidding, if anything goes against the doctrine of the CCCP, which includes any form of religion in the slightest bit, they are suppressed, sometimes sexually abused, raped, sometimes they're killed. It's really abhorrent what the Chinese are doing to their people. They make them do forced labor. They violate all religious freedom that these people have. It's a very, very serious situation right now, that when I can't even begin to say how many things have gone wrong and have been done to injure these people. These religious groups, as I said before, they've been killed. There's been mass murder, imprisonment of these people, and the suppression of all of their rights. Something has to be done by the world community to put this down, to make this stop. It's actually one of the worst places in the world for this. The other organizations that I'm going to talk about in the Lords of War, are the other countries, I should say, that I'm going to speak about in Lords of War, are North Korea, Russia, and last but not least, the United States. Because the United States has a long history, starting with the Indians, of violent suppression, murder, rape, and other things. But now, going back to China, I was approached by a man from this group called the Falun Gong when I was in Stockholm the other day, and since then I've been let's say, big follower of Falun Gong, which is very peaceful. I don't know that much about the Uyghurs yet, but I have a feeling that they are also very peaceful, and that their dignity is totally being suppressed. They can't have any dignity. They are put down by the Chinese at every turn. There's just no way that I can express my outrage at what's going on in China right now. I've had Chinese friends. I had a Chinese girlfriend at one point in my life, and they were all very peaceful people. The people that moved out of China, The ones that stay in China are being forced by the government into forced labor and put in prison for just using free speech. Look what happened in what was the name of that the name of that square? I can't remember, all those years ago, where they brought tanks in and suppressed all those people and the college students. They were just college students, and they sprayed them with high pressure hoses, hit them with batons. China has to be more like Taiwan, which is really just a democratic country which is making a profit. And making profits, I mean, they have a very good system there to develop electronics and stuff. And China tried to take them over because of this idea about having a free society. China is suppressing everything it can in the internet. The Facebook isn't allowed. They have their own version of social media, which is totally propaganda. That's all it is. They spread propaganda wherever they can. They even go after people in the United States that have moved there, trying to get away from them. They send these agents over to get them. So all I can say is that I really want to see that China starts respecting the lives of people in China, and that they do not anymore rape, kill, and imprison these people. It's bad enough that other countries are doing that, but China is number one in this regard. It really is. And I hope that you will support me and support the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which I'm going to read at the beginning of each one of these Lords of War videos. I can't say much more about than what I've said now. Please, I beg you, try to help the Chinese people that are being suppressed in all of these areas. Economically suppressed, sexually assaulted, killed, and put in prisons. Thank you for watching, and all the best to you, and good morning or good night to you wherever you're watching this video. And I pray to you that you will help in this quest to make things much better in this world. Thank you.